this pattern of waving backwards in order to a little bit express more continuity. But not only to express it, also we're going to try to see how this wave backwards, we also use it like kind of on a functional level. We use it in order to shift the weight. Okay, so basically the two ideas that I want to use this wave backwards. So of course, wave backwards, we will do it 10 times, and basically we're emphasizing a bit more the movement of sternum, belly, hip, sternum, belly, hip, and of course the skull respond in the same time of the sternum, because the skull is part of the spine. And I'm not so much exaggerating the movement, for example, of the legs. The legs are staying quite strong because it's almost like I want to jump out of it, and not so much the movement of the neck. This is the focus, okay? So I can do this, let's say, you can do 20 times before we start. And then when it's very clear in your body, we will use the same pattern both in a backwards roll and in kind of a jump over the shoulder in a macaco direction. So what we can do is, first of all, do a backwards diagonal roll without emphasizing this wave. So backwards diagonal roll, backwards diagonal. Then afterwards, I'm gonna do the same entrance, but then I'm going to open one by one. Sternum, belly, hips, which will basically first time just bring us backwards. Okay? So I go and then I wave, and it brings me backwards. I start the shoulder rolls, sternum, belly, hips, and then back. Sternum, belly, hips. Okay? Now, if this is clear for you, you can also do the same thing in order to flip over the shoulder. So again, think about it. Open, 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 but not on the feet. When I'm positioned over the shoulder. So I wait, and then I open, and I land back. Okay, so the same wave turns into this roll. Clear until here? Okay. Same thing over the shoulder. Okay, so it's a very similar principle. The first one, I'm just gonna jump, shift the weight to the shoulder, and go behind it. Swing, jump, go behind it. That's it. Swing, jump, go behind it. Same idea. I add opening of the sternum, opening of the belly, opening of the hips. Jump, open, 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 return. Jump, open, 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 return. Okay? Then I suspend a little bit the wave, and I wait until the weight is above my shoulder. And only then, sternum, belly, hips. Now, of course, here, the last variation would be if I want to add the second arm. Again, another principle, distance from the floor. We have less proximity, we have more options. So this one can be broken down into 4 variations instead of 3, because we have a bit more space and a bit more options. But then the last one can be that I add the second arm and I finish the wave through the floor just like in the roll. Sternum, belly, hips. And I finish the wave. Okay? But this is just for you to see where it can progress. We can stay with the first 3 variations. Okay? So very simple, we use this pattern and we see how we use this continuity in order to make something functional with the weight shifting.
So here is a roll backwards.
Yes.
Is the opening of this?
Yes, if you don't have to, you can stay also, you can stay just with this one and this one. But once you feel you control both, it's almost like you wait a little bit with the wave and it's the same thing, but it's just going over the shoulder. Okay? Then over the shoulder, with the hop, neutral body. Same thing, you wave, which means you come back, or you wait with the wave, and then it goes over the shoulder. Clear? Okay. Last station.